Paiva! We are back reacting to Finnish stuff. This time we're gonna check out why Finnish is, I will put like a little parenthesis, not the easiest language to learn. It's definitely not, because I tried even really hard. And actually I want to run something by you guys. I want you to let me know down in the comment section, maybe now or maybe at the end of the video, whenever it's preferable for you, if you want me to do maybe some videos on a daily basis learning Finnish with you. You know, I got an amazing app to learn Finnish. I got some books as well, so it's your job to tell me if you want me to learn it on my own or learn it together with you. Just let me know, okay? Okay, let's check out the video right now.
Do the unique 15 cases pull your hair out? Well, fear not, because today I'm gonna introduce 8 aspects why Finnish language is easier than you think. Let's go check it out. First, let's talk about the vocabulary, because many despair when they realize that Finnish language is completely different from what they used to learn before. And that is because Finnish is a Finn-Ugric language, and this means that Finnish comes from the completely different language tree than the other major languages. However,
wait, so an Estonian person can understand Finnish? Are the languages intelligible?
there's one aspect about the vocabulary that makes Finnish easy. Let's have a look at some examples. I'm gonna list you a couple of words. Bussi, pankki, hampurilainen, delegoida, demonstroida. Can you guess the meanings of these words? Well, probably you can't, because...
Ah, fuck! Give me time! The bussi I already understood it, but the other one, yeah. Yeah, punky, I would have never guessed it. Hampurilainen, maybe. Delegoida, no, definitely not. Demonstroida, I guess I would have guessed Bussi and Demonstroida.
These are borrowed exactly from other languages. And Finnish language has a lot of these loan words which you can instantly learn and start using like a Finn. For this next point, let me give you a quick example. So to say I study Finnish would be opiskelen suomea. Opiskelen suomea. If you want to say I will study Finnish tomorrow, we say opiskelen suomea huomenna. Opiskelen suomea huomenna. Can you see what's happening between the verb forms? In English we had to add the auxiliary verb will, but in Finnish we add nothing except the word huomenna, tomorrow. Because in Finnish you can express the future tense or the going to structure using present tense without learning any extra conjugations or verb forms.
Okay.
We just add the time words like
that's good,
or next week or next month and so on. Pretty good stuff, right? And for this next example, let's compare some words between German, Spanish and Finnish. Der Hund, the dog in German. El perro, the dog in Spanish.
Il cane,
Koira,
in Italia.
the dog in Finnish.
Koira.
A couple of more words. Das Haus, the house in German. La casa, the house in Spanish, and talo,
Italian too.
the house in Finnish.
Talo.
So, can you see what's happening here? While German and Spanish words have this gender
There's no
nouns
article.
like der or el, what does Finnish have? Absolutely nothing. Because the thing is that Finnish language has no gendered nouns at all. And this eliminates the need to memorize these gendered nouns completely. One thing less to worry about. For this next one, let's take a couple of more words again. A cat is kissa in Finnish.
Kissa.
And the cat is also kissa in Finnish. A bar is baari in Finnish, and the bar is also baari in Finnish. Again, can you see what's happening here?
Bari, it's actually in south of Italy, you know, in Puglia.
While English used the indefinite and definite articles like ön, and the, what does Finnish use? Absolutely nothing again. And that means we have another thing less to worry about when we're learning Finnish. Good stuff. But one thing that Finnish has is a lot of homonyms, which is a word that has multiple meanings. A good example is kurkku. Kurkku means a cucumber, but it also can mean throat. You know,
throat.
This thing right here. Then we have a verb koskea.
So what do you say if a cucumber gets stuck in your throat? Kurku, 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 kurku. They will think you're a fucking pigeon. Kurku, 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 kurku.
Koskea, and I can come up with 3 different meanings for this verb. Koskea can mean to hurt. For example, if I say mun mahaan koskee, like my tummy hurts.
Mun
it can also mean to
mahaan
concern.
koskee.
For example, mitä asia koskee? To what does it concern? Or what is it about? What does it concern? Or koskea can also mean to touch, like physically touch something. For example, if you say älä koske, which means don't touch.
Älä
of course, not all
koske.
words in Finnish are homonyms, but there are quite a few. And when you learn these, you can actually expand your speaking skills quite a bit, because you can start using all the different meanings. But now let's talk.
I don't know if this counts as making the language easier. I think it makes it sometimes could make it more complicated because maybe you can't grasp what that word in that instant means. So I don't know if I will actually include this one in one of the easy traits of the Finnish language.
Talk about the pronunciation, because Finnish has some pretty unique sounds that may take some practice. And many get upset with the special letters ä and ö. But here's the good news. If you speak English, you can actually pronounce both of these letters like a Finn. For example, the letter ä is the same sound as the A sound in cat. Cat. I'm just prolonging it to make the point clear. While the letter ö is the same as the letter I in the word bird. Bird in the burst word. It's a good sound. But the thing is that Finnish is a phonetic language, which means that every word is pronounced as it's written. And unlike in English, there are no silent letters or
That's like Italian. That's like Italian.
Again, let's take the quick example, the word kissa. Kissa.
That's why it comes easy for me to pronounce Finnish words. Actually, like in Italian, you pronounce it as it's written.
And we pronounce it by just combining all the different unique sounds together. Something like kissa, kissa.
Actually, that's pretty cool. I think that was I thought that would be like a unique thing, like when the consonant sound is doubled, is prolonged. We also do that in Italian, like chissà, chitta, whatever. It's all like that in Italian too. So that's pretty cool. That makes it way easier
to prolong the S because it's double S. Or if we take the word vesi, water, same rule applies. We just combine all the sounds together. Vesi. Kind of straightforward stuff. Because you know the Finnish no bullshit principle also applies in the pronunciation. If a letter exists in the word, it's there for a good reason. Oops. So learning Finnish grammar can be quite daunting, especially at the beginning, thanks to the infamous case system. And the thing is that Finnish is an let me just read it because this is a difficult word. Agglutinative language. And that means that we form words.
It means it's not gluten-free.
By adding suffixes to the word's stem. For example, in English, people use prepositions to do the same. For example, we have the word cat, kissa, again. And to say cats, or like the cat to indicate possession, we say kissan. Kissan, we add the n to the end to indicate this. Similarly, if we say tykkään jessestä, tykkään jessestä, I like jesse. So this word tykätä, to like, always takes the elative case ending into the object. So jessestä in this case. However, the good news is that most of the difficult stuff comes at the beginning. So Finnish language is kind of like a pyramid, like a regular pyramid. So the first layer is very thick, very wide, takes some time to get through. But the further layers, the things that come later, are much thinner and easier to get through. Whereas English language is kind of like a reverse pyramid. The beginner stuff is quite easy, but things will get more complicated as you make progress. For the next part, let's have a look at verbs. And in English, one of the annoying features is the huge list of irregular verbs. For example, if we take the verb go, to conjugate it, all the other forms are go, went, gone. Go, went, gone. For example, beginning, begin, began, begun. Oof. You just have to kind of remember this by heart. However, guess how many irregular verbs there are in Italian?
There are so many.
Only one. And that is the easiest of them all, the be verb, which you will probably learn as the first verb ever. And the rest of the verbs are categorized into 5 types, I think, 5 different classes, and each of them follow certain and specific rules and logic. So it may take some time to learn those things, but once you do, you can use them like a boss. So a quick example, let's take the verb syödä, to eat, and to conjugate it to different persons.
I was confused with drink.
Syöt, syö, syömme, syötte, syövät.
Oh, you
Each
just
of these
conjugate
forms are formed in the same way. And this same logic applies also in different tenses. For example, söin, I ate, söit, you ate, or olen syönyt, I have eaten, and olet syönyt, you have eaten. So these things are very logical and follow certain rules. It may take some time to get inside, but once you do, you'll be good to go. And one thing to make Finnish more fun and enjoyable is to learn funny phrases that we use all the time. Make sure to watch this video next to find out those.
Oh yeah, I did watch that video. It was really funny. Yeah, I like this channel. I really like this channel. You know, it really motivates me to get back to learn Finnish, the Finnish language. So let me know down in the comments what you thought about this video, if you want me to make more videos learning Finnish together, and I'll see you next time.